And what is going on, YouTube? Julian back with another video. And today I want to make this short, sweet, and simple, but I definitely think that it's a topic that needs to be touched on for real estate agents at the moment, especially if you're new. But if you've been doing real estate for the last 5 years, maybe 8 years, let's just say, for example, then this still applies to you. I've only been a real estate agent for about 2 months. I've only been a real estate agent for about 2 years and maybe 3 months. But I've been taking some extensive training, and I've been reading a book called Shift by Gary Keller, which I'm going to reference right now. And honestly, it's opened up my eyes to what exactly is going on in the market and what's about to happen to our industry. And so with that, we have not experienced a recession ourselves as agents. And so there's something that I want to talk about that is honestly amazing in this book. And I'm going to show it to you here. Don't worry, I'm going to put a bigger picture. But what it's saying right here is, if you look at the top, it's going to say the bar of the past, the era of average effort. So if you're giving yourself average effort in your business, but you're having acceptable success, that's amazing. And we, in the past market where it was a seller's market and you were able to get a listing and sell it, in like 2 days, or get it under contract in 2 days, it was way more different than what it's becoming now. And if you are looking at the market, you are noticing that there are tons of price changes currently. And because of those price changes, it's not necessarily saying that the market's going to crash, but what's happening is that the sellers are unable to get what they're asking for on their homes now. Or they would basically have to price it right to the market, which is obviously getting a lot slower, in order to get their property under contract. So it has to be an extremely fair price, but you're going to notice that there has probably been more price changes than ever, going into where we're going now. And it's probably going to continue that way for maybe about a year. And if you look down below, you're going to see where the bar has been raised. And so what's going on is we're in this exact shift. And so it's saying that you're going to have to put extra effort to get acceptable success. And then it's going to tell you average effort to get unacceptable success. And to just give you an idea of what that's talking about, what it's saying is, if you made, let's just say, 30 calls a day for, in the past, let's just say like 6 months ago when you first started as an agent, now you're going to have to make 45 calls a day, maybe 50 calls a day, even 60 calls a day, double it, in order to get the same amount of success that you were having in your business, 6 months ago, before the market was completely shifting. 6 months ago, we were probably still in it, but even 6 months ago, houses were still selling for the most part. But as interest rates continue to rise, you're going to have to step your game up a little bit more, and you're going to have more conversations in order to make sure that your business continues to, grow and prosper. And I'm in this exact position as you are. Since I've only been in the business for the amount of time that I've been in the business, I don't have a gigantic sphere. I don't have, referrals left and right. I have had business and I maybe got a couple referrals, but the way that it needs to go is that I need to step up my game. And if I thought I was working hard before, well, I have to work even harder now. And I just basically wanted to tell you that you can do the same thing and you can step up your game. And what's cool about that is you're going to pick up new habits, and you're going to be able to bring that with you when you go back into the next market shift, where you're going to be able to profit even more than what you're doing now, because what you were doing in the past was acceptable success. And if you're going to make acceptable success in the market now, where it's going to be extremely hard and it's going to shake out a lot of new agents, or maybe even veteran agents, then you're going to be able to become super successful in that next market shift. And I just want to do some math for you guys real quick. I just want to show you this little article. And in this article, it's going to tell you these trends are forcing people out of the business. The number of National Association of Realtors members have dropped in May to 1.25 million, down 6.4% from the end of 2007. 6.4% down to 1.25 million. What they were saying is 80,000 agents basically quit being an agent. And so that's a pretty big number. And I would say that it's a little scary, and I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm trying to let you know how serious a shift can be. And it's only because, I've been taking extensive training. I'm reading the book Shift by Gary Keller. Honestly, I'm a few pages in. I would definitely recommend it if you're an agent. And honestly, anybody in business in general could probably learn off of that book. But I just wanted to say, keep striving. Push your limits during this market shift if you want to make sure that you stay afloat. So if you were doing what you were doing in the past, I challenge you to go from 40 calls to 60 calls, 30 calls to 60 calls. And if you have any questions on lead generation, if you're a new agent, or what route that you should take as far as gaining more business, feel free to hit the link down below. But that's going to be all for today. If you have any questions, like I said, just leave it down in the comments below or hit that link. I'll catch you on the next video.
Okay, Keno, I see.
Dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night.